Milwaukee is hosting multiple games in the NCAA tournament starting Friday, which means local businesses could get a big boost. Let's talk business with Andrew Weiland from our partners at BizTimes Milwaukee. It's been 2 years since we've seen tournament games here in Milwaukee. How big of an impact we're expecting?
It's a nice one. You know, I think Visit Milwaukee has said $3.5 million economic impact. They're expecting 19,000 visitors to Milwaukee. I think that's a conservative estimate, quite frankly. That's just slightly above the Fiserv Forum capacity, and there'll be several teams and several games. It's a great opportunity when you've got Kentucky coming in here, Illinois, Iowa State, and others.
Big programs.
Those three should bring, I think, quite a few fans.
Absolutely. Any talk, from what you understand, of making sure we can get NCAA tournament games every year, every March?
Yeah, that's not going to happen. If you follow the way it works with the NCAA men's basketball tournament, basically you have to keep applying to get it again and again and again. And Milwaukee's done very well. This is our 10th time hosting this. So we've managed to host the tournament every 4 or 5 years or so. This is the second crack at it for Fiserv Forum. So Milwaukee has proven to be a good site for the NCAA tournament. And, we'll submit another application, I'm sure. I believe Marquette University is the official host. They'll submit an application, and I'd be very surprised if it's not back in another 4 years or so.
All right, sounds good. Let's talk about the construction of a new Milwaukee high-rise, the Edison, $133 million project.
Yeah, another high-rise coming. This is one we've been talking about a lot. Been watching to see if it's going to break ground. 31-story building, a mass timber structure, 378 apartments. And construction, as of last week, officially began. They had locked in their financing early in the year, and now construction is underway. It's going to be interesting to watch this project, of course, because we have two very new high-rise buildings that have been a little slow to lease up. And I think there's some thoughts that the market there is getting saturated. But it'll take 2 years for this building to be built. So the thinking is 2 years later, the market's probably absorbed the new buildings, and it'll be time to start working on and filling a new one.
All right, and last story, we want to talk about getting some attention. A gun manufacturer moving all its operations from New Jersey to our area. Talk about this and what went into the decision.
This is Henry Repeating Arms, which is one of the largest firearms manufacturers in the country. They're headquartered in Rice Lake, so up north, and they also have operations in Ladysmith, not too far from there, also up north. They announced this week they have a substantial operation in New Jersey that they are shutting down, and they're consolidating all of their operations in Wisconsin, saying that it's just the most efficient way for their business to operate, that they're putting all their eggs in the Wisconsin basket. That's really good for Wisconsin's economy, of course, and particularly up north. This company has 800 employees. About 150 of those jobs were in New Jersey. Those folks are getting laid off, unfortunately for them. We don't know how many jobs, they haven't said how many of those jobs are coming to Wisconsin, but there are already about 650 jobs in Wisconsin. So the fact that the company is just really doubling down on its presence in Wisconsin, and particularly up north, that's a great employer for that area.
We like when companies put their eggs in the Wisconsin basket.
Indeed.
All right, thank you, Andrew.